The tower at Paradigm's Breach. Welcome in, friends. The final installment of wonderful Nier Automata crossover. Idea what? Down with the signs. All right. Straight to the first boss. Very minimalistic, rather cool area. Alright, Knave of Hearts. It's got a large hitbox. So keep that in mind while you're doing stuff. Colossal Impact. You do not want to be standing in front of him. It's going to be a middle of the lane attack. Colossal Impact again. This time he's drawing back with his hands. Gonna go down either side of you. Magical Artillery Beta. Gonna target the tanks. You don't want to be stacking with anybody. Get away from people. Replicate. Now this is the one you gotta pay attention to. Create somebody to the side. Stacking the deck. He's gonna go first, and that one's gonna go. This guy's doing a frontal beam. This guy's doing a frontal beam. You'll notice that there will be a square that signifies one, and he's going to summon 2 clones of him at a later point in the fight. So you will want to pay attention to said clones as to the order. Orbs will be shot out from the front and the back. Dodge them. Players will get targeted with a targeted AoE on the ground. Got Epicenter coming out. Run. There. Immediately run. Hide. You're gonna get a knockback here. Immediately after, you're going to get a second knockback from the other direction. So use the rain to prevent you from getting knocked around. You're the tank. Try not to stand with the group just in case the AoE happens and you forget yourself. Targeted AoE on the wipe. wipe out a couple of people that aren't tanks. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Pay attention to the order here. Just gonna do the face thing. This guy's doing the face, meaning that guy should be doing the arms. So you dodge accordingly as soon as the attack goes out, or better yet, as soon as the attack box disappears. That's when you should be okay. The various AoEs that are on the ground. Got the epicenter AoEs again. And remember to reacquire the target after. As he jumps and disappears from target. Okay. He is going to be going first. Lunge, which is going to be the knockback. Do that. Position yourself. Okay. So I had forgotten about that. He will also be doing either the frontal line or the two sides attack while he does that colossal impact. So avoid the colossal impact while also positioning yourself to where you won't get knocked off the edge of the arena. We got the spheroids coming out again. Colossal impact at the same time, so move accordingly, dodge the red balls, and dodge the colossal impact. R is going to be the raid-wide damage. Replicate again. He's not going to last long enough to get this replicate off, but still. 1, 2, 3. That's the order they'd be in if they would get the attack off. Put in here. Not half bad. It's 520. Item level I'm running at 510. Worth picking up the extra gear if you want it. Upgrade for you. Come to the second boss. No, we come to trash. I think this is trash? Nope, this is a boss. You want to tank these two apart. The reason that you want to tank them apart is because they give each other a bonus and I can't pull this one any farther away. There we go. Okay. Your weapon is on the outside, so you want to go to the inside. And, you know, this is a tactic I have not seen before, turning the shielded one around. But I suppose it works. Whoever was tanking the other one. Alright, this one, you do not want to be in the middle. They're going to rush down, and the orbs are going to explode to the sides. If the bosses are tanked next to each other, they will get bonuses. So you want to keep them apart. And really, there's not much to be explaining right now. Right. So they're going to switch sides. That's what the thing in there means. So you want to be on the outside. Or outside or back. Because they'll switch sides and then they'll rush. So if it's on the inside, attack goes out there. Wandering Trail. Wandering Trail creates discs on the outside that are going to basically alternate like this. You want to get on the side that their weapons are not on, and avoid getting hit by the discs. The thing that you will run into with these guys is whichever one has the lowest amount of life will get the upgraded shield. The one that has the highest amount of life will get the upgraded lance. Right now, Gretel, one that I've been tanking, currently higher on life. Once one dies, then you've got to quickly defeat the other one. Okay. Got this again. Don't be in the middle. Be on the side. So what happened there is some of us got marked with a an AoE thing, and others of us got marked with a stack. You do not want to stack if you've got the AoE on top of you. If you don't have the AoE, you want to run and stack with everybody else so that the damage is spread across the raid. This is one of the more simple fights once you can figure out how to read the various attack infos. You may have to run through damage. Don't worry, it can be healed. Got upgraded lance, so we're going to face it away from the group. Oh, we got Lamentation. This is what happens after the boss lets one person die. It will constantly cast Lamentation, which is raid-wide damage. It progressively gets stronger. One reason why you want to bring them down relatively quickly together. Just that. wish they would make the egress points in these dungeons not where you can't stand on them, so that you're trying to click it constantly standing on it. Alright, let's try to get some more energy in my voice. I'm normally not streaming this early, and I'm normally asleep at this time. Don't need to stand on it to access it. Alright, this is the trash I was thinking of. Got some clones of 2P. Wait for people to get here. Stack these guys up. And then we've got additionals that pop up. Alright, light fast blade. You want to kill this thing as quickly as possible because they do attacks. Right. You're going to target people with a laser. You do not want to be standing with anybody that's on the laser. If you got the laser beam on you, just move so that you're not double stacking them up, so that everybody else can move around you. Now we come to this group. Got them on both sides. And then they will shift to attacks. Bring them down as quickly as you can while dodging out of their AoEs. Be it for that. You're gonna see me die coming up. It's this next boss that I think I know what to do, but misread it. No, it's the last boss that I'm... Right, we come... Roll. Third boss. Definitely not maintained. Remember it. Definitely get right up there. And I'm main tanking. Okay. Okay, yeah. This fight can be fun. You get marked with white or black in this one. White goes off, and it's going to destroy black bars. The reason you want to do this is because you're going to have attacks coming from the sides. White will block white, black will block black. So it teaches you aspects of what come later. black will destroy white and white will destroy black. Pay attention to what color you've got on you. This is an interesting section. You'll get jerked into the middle. There's going to be a large explosion going out. You'll not want to stack on other people with the white wave. You will want to move and get on the other side before the giant meteor lands. Do not want to stack with this. Run away from people. Pretty sure you can fall off the edge here, so careful of the edge. Replicate. Okay, with replicate. This is one of those that is difficult for me to remember. So you've got the little girls at the bottom. You want to pay attention to what the little girls are doing. They're going to rotate. They're going to shoot out the orbs. So move with the red girls that are the tiny red girls. When they reappear, they are going to do a spin, then they're going to move their location and then do spinning again. Alright. I think we've got the phase shift here. Here, there. Alright, we are going to be turned into 4-bit creatures. We've got 2 attacks. One is to shoot. The other one is to transform. What you want to do is you want to shoot this orb. Stay black while you do it. Ones that are white are going to get hit with massive damage if they stay that way. So you want to match the color that's in the middle. Or you want to match the color of what the attack is. Once you are there, get ejected. You come out and you start beating the crap out of the red girl again. Difficulty is the raid-wide damage. Alright, so people are chained here, and the chains are saying you're going to be walking to the right. So, get dragged over to the right, and then the bomb goes off, and you take damage if you walked right into it. When you get chained like that, like I just got chained, want to be someplace relatively safe. And watch out, because there are going to be people around you that will blow up with damage that can hurt you. As I got hit before the thing went off, because there were 2 people standing near me. Right, we should be getting the second phase of the dancing red girls. Not. We've got a barrier up. Either going to be this one. You have to determine what direction you need to be at to avoid taking damage. And you need to figure out where you need to stand to avoid taking damage from next one. Need to figure out where to stand to not take damage from either. Might not get the second red girl dance. They're going to spawn, but it's going to be over. Nope, they didn't even spawn. Fight's going faster now. I was expecting this to be a little bit harder. All right. Egg spike. So this is going to be a bit of trash. Pay attention to it. Got a bot that is very reminiscent of something from Portal. Drops down. Like armaments. The armaments are to the side. You want to be in the middle. Armaments are in the middle. You want to dodge out of them. Going to disappear. Yeah. Come up over here. There's gonna be another one over here. Other tank up. Want to dodge out of both of them because they will both be doing the same thing. That seems to be a pattern in this dungeon. You've got attacks coming from multiple directions. Not a third one, so do not worry about a third one popping up. It's just these two guys. Both doing middle. We've got people targeted with cannons. Your best bet in this is to bring one of them down first and then focus on the other one. Cannot dodge either of those attacks. Just focus on getting everything down. Kill what you can. Dodge out of the way of things. Slow-moving orbs. You might think that they're easy to dodge, but if you get a lot of them, it can be troublesome. You're making it to the final boss now. Mental armor offend. Armor from Rika, I believe. Not the armor. Got some people that are going to be sitting here watching the cutscene. Final boss. False idol. And one of the tanks... Tank? No. One of the dragoons did a facepult. Get too close to the bosses in these dungeons, they will aggro. Made magic. So watch the direction that the wheel is spinning for that. Spinning to the right, so it will roll to the right. This one's spinning to the left, so it's going to roll to the left. Very easy to read that one. Not always apparent the first time you go in here. Alright. People are going to get targeted with ground AoEs. Once they go off, they explode and head in the direction that the arrows are pointing. So, do not be standing in the path of either of them. Alright. Anybody that's watched my other videos will remember I said, remember these. There's going to be a return to the rings that deal damage. Dodge accordingly. Some are going to be easier to dodge than others. Keep an eye on where things are coming from next. And of course try to dodge out of way of the AoEs that get tossed out as well. Darker Note is going to attack the tanks. Usually best to not be standing in the group, so I have been doing something not the smartest thing. Standing in the group, that is. Alright, they're going out again. Don't be standing in the way of them. Made magic one more time. Rolling to the left, so we go to the right. Rhythm rings. I don't recall what rhythm rings did. We've reached the phase change. Alright, so the ground is going to become transparent. Look below you. Got a countdown. Move so that you are not going to get hit by the building that's flying up at you. Even if you think you are not going to get hit by it, move a little bit farther just in case. Train tracks. Pay attention to the signals. Anything that's red you can stand on. That's going to be a difficult one for everyone to dodge. Sometimes you just have to wait it out and not run in and get hit by the AoEs. DPS a lot more when you're not laying on the ground. Parker note. Don't stand near the tanks. Get heal on the tank. Heavy arms. Okay. So, this is heavy arms in the middle. So it's going to be a straight through. Heavy arms on the side. You want to be standing the opposite location. There is technically a spot that you could stand where you would not get damaged, but distortion. Okay, this is the fun thing. You got to be facing or facing away from the center depending upon what is going out. So, got white first. No damage from that. Got black. White again. This will slow DPS a little bit. Turn the ring so that it is facing the direction that you need it to be, so you do not take damage. Quick impact. Oh crap. Yep. Told you. I was gonna die in this fight. So you want to be standing at the base, not get knocked off the edge by he's falling. You want to not be standing underneath them when they fall, because they'll take damage again. Recreate signal. Mixed signals. Got red girls coming off the train. They are going to start shooting orbs at us. Want to avoid the orbs, while at the same time dealing with a faster pattern from the middle. So if you need to focus on doing the pattern and sacrifice DPS, do what you need to do. Staying alive is paramount. Alright, we've got in the middle. Do not be standing anywhere near the middle. Lighter note. Oh, I got targeted with it. Okay. I'm going to bring it back here. We are going to move out of the way. Right. He's going to be clapping this time, so you want to be standing in the middle. It's a very important thing to pay attention to what direction the boss is facing, because the tank is not always going to be able to be facing it the appropriate direction. So just because you remember where the boss had been facing before, don't assume that it's going to be facing that direction again. Heals out because they used abilities. Okay, deeper note coming out. darker note, sorry. I am main tanking now. Right, recreate structure. Remember to look down to see where the thing is going to be moving from. And pay attention to this as well. Don't want to get hit. Don't be standing in the middle. Screaming score, I don't recall. I think this is raid-wide damage. Yes, screaming score is the raid-wide damage. Got the limit breaks going out. Doesn't matter how close you are to the boss being dead. Always pay attention to mechanics. Because if the boss didn't die there, there's a good chance that a lot of people would have been knocked off the edge, so always move accordingly to the mechanics that are going on. That is the final part of quest for these dungeons. Thank you for watching. I hope you found it informative. If you want to see more Final Fantasy XIV videos, please like, follow, and subscribe. The usual YouTube stuff. To catch me live, check out my Twitch, link in the description. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.